The last few months, we've sort of hit a plateau of getting in some good people. The thing that's really going to change this over the long haul is going to be a commitment to raising that starting salary. Monroe County just recently voted to raise their starting salary to $40,800 a year starting in January. Ours is still around $35,000. And our community and our agency is a fraction of the size of Monroe County. And I think that's a disgrace when you have a large community like Macon Bibb and a large agency like the Bibb County Sheriff's Office playing second fiddle to a much smaller community and a much smaller agency. Looking at it over the years, that it does have an effect on some types of crime. When you look at things like homicide, those are sometimes hard to predict. Sometimes those are very hard to prevent, no matter how many people you have. When you have a domestic situation with two people in a house, or a disagreement between two individuals, having a deputy in every driveway, sometimes it isn't even going to stop those. But some of the other types of crimes, thefts, burglaries, entering autos, it may have an effect on that simply because you don't have the deputies out there riding the streets as much. So it does have an impact on that. Here's the thing, and I'm going to speak theoretically to you as far as the way armies look at how they can handle a war. Most militaries use a doctrine of how many fronts can I fight at any one time. Most of them talk about they can fight a three-front war. In other words, you have three severe crises happening at one time that you would have the resources that you could devote to each one of those. Right now, we have the resources. If we had a mass shooting, we had a active shooter situation, and we've had some that are very close here over the last couple of years, we could bring whatever is needed. We have all the people that we could be there in very short notice. Natural disasters, tornadoes, we've had them come through town. As you know, we have risen to that challenge. We have had the people that can respond to those. So we can respond to one serious major incident at a time. I have no doubt, I am very confident in what we have, that we can respond to one incident because we have partners all around through Middle Georgia that would come in and happen. But what if we had two or three? You have a tornado that comes through. You have forces devoted to that. You have an active shooter all of a sudden. Then you have something else. How are you going to have the resources to devote to all three equally major incidents at one time? And that is one thing that I worry about.